Welcome to Monday Love. Ah, there we go. It's been a week. Holy cow! There's been so many things going on. Oh, I can't even start. Uh, wow, wow. Hello. We're gonna get awkward and kind of look at each other for a minute. Hey, welcome to Monday Love. Got some great guests for us tonight. We got City Chief coming on. We got so much new stuff heading out there for you. We got new events happening that we're going to be posting soon. It's going to be great. And make sure, hey, if you're just coming on, make sure all you YouTube people, this is going to be later on. Go down, subscribe, rate, review, comment, get a hold of us, and share. We're here for you guys and your artists and all your fans. So, without further ado, hey, let's go ahead and introduce our guest for tonight. We have the Beatmaster, City Chief.
What's going on, guys?
Hi, what's going on, brother?
Oh, man, same shit, different toilet.
I fully get you there, man. Hey, but before we really get going, man, you got any shout-out, plug-ins, anything like that you'd like to put out there for your fans to know? Any sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely, man. The team, man. Oh, yeah, we'll start out shouting out Hitman, Justin R, man, the dude behind everything that I do. My favorite guy with the plan. You got Big Poe, that's the dude, mastermind behind a whole lot of shit too.
He still owes me some chili.
Mike Manick, that's the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Franklin Emery with the Bourbon Boys. All them my guys. We just do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of really good people there, man. I ain't seen Manic since our show started a long time ago, man. The Bourbon Boys. That was an interesting evening. That was a lot of bourbon. They could turn up.
Well, they say, if you're gonna circle yourself with somebody that's doing well, you might as well do it with the right people. So I learned a long time ago, you can't hang out with chickens and soar with eagles, my guys. So you got to hang out with the people that's gonna do good in life.
I like that. You can't say that again. You can't hang out with eagles and be a chicken.
You can't hang out with chickens and soar with eagles. I got that from a who sang it? Wasn't Slim Thug, from a Slim Thug song. It had that one preacher at the beginning of it. What the hell's his name? Big guy from Texas, you know what I'm saying? That was taking everybody money.
Gosh,
and wouldn't let nobody. Joel Osteen. He the one that said it. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
But it was good. Everybody might hate on that guy, but he says some pretty good stuff there. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that with me.
Gotta be able to do that. So let's get to the from the beginning, and then we'll kind of work through the whole story as we go. Where are you from? From a little bit now?
I am from a little bitty small town out of Tupelo, Mississippi, called Morville, Mississippi.
Okay.
That's where I was raised. I was born in Alabama, but I was raised in that little bitty. I'm talking about this. If you blink, you miss it. Little bitty ass town.
So where are you at now? Where are you at these?
I'm also in a little bitty ass town right outside of Columbus, Ohio.
So you didn't get too far out of the. Okay, so how does a small town dude get to doing what you do? Because I'm from the big city or whatever, but I mean, there's so many crossover. You go to different areas and there's music different. So the beats that you're making and the flows you guys are doing, I mean, they're dope as hell, man. So like, how do you go from small city to that?
Well, I'm from Tupelo. I'm just say Tupelo, Mississippi, because everybody knows what Tupelo is. That's the home of Elvis Presley.
Okay.
That's Music City. I'm from an hour and a half away from Memphis, Tennessee. You know how much music comes from Memphis, Tennessee? So being that close to the music city, right next to Nashville, right next to all these places, obviously music just runs deep inside of me. Not to mention my father was a musician. My father played guitar, sang my whole life. My grandfather on my mother's side played guitar. My grandfather on my daddy's side, all my uncles and aunts, all, you know what I'm saying? So it's just music literally is instilled in my body. I had no choice but to be a musician, bro. I had no choice.
Did you guys have those old family get-togethers where everybody's got something and you guys are all just kind of going with it?
Absolutely. You know, when we cooked out or we had some type of get together, there was always 14 acoustic guitars, a drum set, 2 bass guitars. All my aunts sang, so like every one of them sang, and you got 3 or 4 men singing tenor, and the other one singing alto, and 3 women in the background playing keyboard. Singing. It was a hoedown, a shindig, as some would say. It's real though, bro. You know, when you think about when you think about them old Front Porch Picking, you know, that's the first album that I dropped with Hitman was called Front Porch Picking, and it wasn't one of those where I was making it up. You know what I'm saying? I literally, we sit on the front porch and did most of this, dog. Like fucking, you got people slapping spoons together, bro. That's an instrument, bro. Somebody slapping spoons.
I grew up with that.
It's real.
That's normal.
It's
for me.
real. You got an old drunk guy in the background playing ham bone on his leg and shit. Like it's for real. How
many different instruments do you play then? If
I play several, bro. I pretty much play anything with strings.
Nice.
I won't tell you that I play the drums. I'm gonna say I know how to play the drums. I'm just not coordinated enough to hit them correctly. I know what they're supposed to sound like. I can MIDI the shit out of some drums, but for me, I can sit down and play some old CCR on a drum set. But for me to act like I'm a drummer, I played a little saxophone back in the day when I was in school. I ain't picked that up in years though. But
I did a little trumpet in school. That's what they were used to.
And
yeah, you know, you don't use it, you kind of lose it a little bit after so long.
Well, when it comes to instruments like that, I feel like it is, you know. And I call myself. I ain't even gonna say I play piano, bro. I know notes on a piano, but in order for me to play piano, and this for everybody that's ever bought a City Chic beat that had piano in it, just know I strummed a chord on a guitar and then I found it on the piano. One note at a time.
Hey, but you figured it out though. I mean,
it's all about
chords and stuff. I mean, you could get yourself there.
Yeah, I've been playing guitar. I just turned 29 a few days ago. I'm gonna say I've been playing guitar for a whole 20 years now, maybe 21.
Okay.
And I can't read sheet music.
You know what? There is a lot of self-taught musicians that cannot read sheet music. They can read like the guitar tabs and things like that, but they can't, you know,
I can't even hardly read that, bro. I just listen to it. I just listen to it by ear, and then I find it and ride with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Hope that it's right. If you tell me it's in a G chord, I can play it. It's got me this far, bro. I've been doing all right for this far.
What's your favorite instrument?
To be honest, my favorite instrument is a pedal steel guitar.
Ooh, okay.
You know what a pedal steel is?
Yeah, like with where you use the slide.
Yeah. So let me, for anybody who don't know, if you ever heard any country song in the world, it has it in there, and it's I can't play it. I can't play a pedal steel guitar.
They sound beautiful, man.
I talked to an old man one day and I said, "What's how long did it take you to learn to play the guitar?" And he's probably about 65, 70 years old. He said, "Buddy, I've been playing it half my life, and it took me that long to learn what I know now." And he wasn't that good. I was like, you know what? That tells me right now I shouldn't pick it up.
I'll tell you, it's just consistency. I mean, I love guitars. I have probably like 10 of them, and I can barely play. My ADHD ass, I'm always singing. But I start trying to pick, it's like, if I'm just sitting there finger picking, I'm okay. But I don't have the focus to sit there and continue to do both, especially. And I love singing.
Right.
So I kind of run out.
No, I get it. No, it's not hard, man. You got people like Poe, you know, I personally wouldn't consider Poe a guitar player, but he knows how to pick that guitar up, strum a chord, and sing the song that he wants to learn, or, you know, sing the song that he's writing. And to me, that right there it's a lot different than somebody who can just pick it up and shred it, but that's all they can really do. What really more are you doing with that guitar? I mean, you might be badass in a band, but if you can't pick it up and write a melody and then sing it, I mean, that's where music comes from. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it, you know. But I still like to shred too. I ain't lying.
Man, got to, man.
Yeah,
dude. You know, it's because.
But my shredding's like classical rock, southern rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm almost 30 years old, but I swear to God, I have a 60-year-old, 70-year-old body, dude. I'm still stuck. You know, my favorite guitar player is in the middle of Randy Rhoads and the Eastbound and Down guy. What the hell's Jerry Reed? You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
like,
okay.
You know, so but Jerry Reed he's so overlooked by being one of the best guitar players to ever pick up an electric guitar. Between him and Chet Atkins, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they were neck and neck. I never heard that argument
before. I never
back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he played banjo. So Jerry Reed played banjo, and he took the banjo theory and put it on the guitar, and it made it ridiculous. Like, it's so hard to mimic his style, and I guess that's why he's so badass. But then you have Randy Rhoads, who died at 26 years old, not even reaching his full potential, who could have been ridiculous at that guitar. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that goes back to his mother was a classical teacher. She taught classical, I think, at like Juilliard or something like that. So he had no choice but to be badass.
Having that musical background. Right. When you have it there pumped into you, it does make a difference.
Right.
So okay. So you I mean, honestly, with all those musical influences, all that's going on around you, and then you start working with the digital samples. How did that transition happen? How did you go from instruments to beats?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it started. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really implement live instrumentation into beats until about 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like when I started playing guitar really young, and really that's all it really was. I played in a few cover bands when I was younger, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, in random bars, just playing and singing and you know, getting a couple of $100 here and there. But I started making beats probably when I was about 15 or 16. Okay. And I started with Fruity Loops, and I didn't know how to do shit on there. So I didn't really know I didn't know I could hook my guitar up and play a guitar on there. As a matter of fact, that wasn't the thing back then. Right. You know what I'm saying? When you heard a guitar in a beat, it was Usher at the end of Let It Burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's basically, you know, and I wouldn't make a shit like that. Like I said, I'm from, you know, North Mississippi, you know, West Memphis. So it's like, I want to sell drugs, with, you know, slap women and get money. You know, that's the music that I was making back then, because again, I'm 16, 17 years old. So, and then I started getting into like, some of the very first producers that I really heard that were making really dope ass guitar beats were, Cinema made, and there's another beat guy that I can't think of, but Cinema mostly. He used to take these beats, and I don't know if he had a guitar player or whatever. And then it really clicked to me, like, people are really liking this shit. Okay. And then I was like, hey, I can play guitar on that. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I can implement this in here. And I did a little bit, and it sounded like shit. It did. I ain't gonna lie. It sounded terrible. It sounded terrible. I don't know how to mix guitars. You know, I didn't, you know, at the time, I didn't know how to mix anything live. I tried to mix, I mic'd some drums one time and tried to mix it. Bro, I wasted 3 days of my life. Didn't turn out very well at all.
Especially if you don't know those hertz and all that, man. That is a nightmare, dude. So what program I know you say you start with Fruity Loops. What kind of programs are you using these days?
I'm still right there, bro. I'm still right there. 15 years later, bro. But I'm out of Fruit Loops, and I'm into Pro Tools when it comes to vocals and recording and things like that. So I upgraded, and it's not because I had to. It's because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Once I started making beats for bigger artists, and I sold my very first beat. The bigger artist that I sold my first beat to Hard Target. Okay. So once I sold the first beat to Hard Target, and me and him actually sit down and had a conversation, and he's like, I sent him some of my music before we done some songs together. I sent him some of it, and he was like, what are you mixing on? And I was like, I told him, and he was like, look, it sounds really good, but it's not there. And I'm like, I get it. It's not there because Fruit Loops just really isn't
well, for the live, the live,
you know
extra,
what I'm saying?
Unless you're dropping the sample in there, but the amount of dynamics that you can do within Pro Tools and like Sonar and some of those programs like that, man, the doors are way open compared.
It's just,
but that how Fruity Loops organizes their samples and everything like that, man. For beats and things like that, man, it's a hell of a program. It's really cool.
Even recording vocals, bro. You know, Shamu. I've seen y'all. You know who Shamu is? Y'all had him on the show not long ago. Shamu records everything in Fruit Loops, bro. And he mixes everything, all his vocal, bro. He's fucking dope with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've heard a lot of his stuff. That's
the way he makes his vocals sound is immaculate. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the program itself is so easy to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to use, and I feel like I miss steps doing it because it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you record vocals on there, the vocals already come like it's almost like they're pre-mixed. Or when you record or when you're mixing, you don't really hear that you would hear in Pro Tools. You just don't. Like, in Pro Tools, you actually have to work for that mix.
Yeah.
But in Fruit Loops, you just really don't, man. It just comes there. But it don't sit right to me. So I moved over there, and it probably took me 2 years over there to really even mix a song that I actually enjoyed listening to. I was like, this sounds good. This finally sounds good. It took $1,000 worth of plugins too. You know what I'm saying? So, but
shit is not cheap. Unless you got a good download, but you try to stay away from that once you get into making money on it. But hey, hold on 1 second, bro. You're good, man.
I've got some shit going on right here. I got the police and shit behind me at this moment.
Oh,
just kind of mute me for a second.
You're good. We're gonna take this moment out. Hey, Wyatt, let's drop that whiskey song while we got this going.
Bro, it's a whole fist fight going on behind us, and we don't even know it, dog.
You still muted, bub. If you're talking to us, I see the cops. We're gonna go ahead and play one of your songs.
All right, bro. All right, bet.
So for all our fans out there, this is City Chief, The Moment, featuring Hitman.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I know it's just my anxiety.
No, the cops are still there, bro.
I don't want to go too young, but I can't live to be too
No, you're good. They're not for me, bro. There's motherfuckers behind. I live in apartments, dog. I didn't realize the whole time that we've been around, bro.
I'm trying to leave a legacy. Give my babies everything that daddy never got to see. When I make it, we can move the family down to Tennessee. Living lavish, shopping music, that's the plan. Well, hopefully they say that money don't buy happiness. You shopping at the wrong store. You can't tell me nothing if you ain't never been dirt poor. I ain't trying to flex on nobody, hell, I just want more. Everybody else is competing, but I don't take score.
Woo!
I know that death is coming quick, so I'm doing all I can to try to make a bigger check. Pave the way so all the younger generations don't forget. Hard work is what it takes to get the profit you can flip. I feel like I'm dying, but really I know it's just my anxiety about to explode. I don't want to go too young, but I can't live to be too old. I just want to be a legend and make everybody proud before I go.
A legend in the making, no longer
Hold on,
rolling
hold
stone.
on.
I used to drift with the waves, but now the sea is calm. A house in the hills, a mansion in the sticks.
But I didn't realize
it don't matter as long as I live to see the shit. So I'ma tell you quick. You see, I came from nothing.
This meeting is being recorded.
Just know that I deserve it. I made it out the mud, and I'm still picture perfect. I gave up everything just to have a purpose. And look how far that's got me. A better life for me and mine, and nobody's gonna stop me. Yeah, you see I'm headed to the top, and you won't ever see me fall until you see my casket drop. Hitman.
I feel like I'm dying, but really I know it's just my anxiety about to explode. I don't wanna go too young, but I can't live to be too old. I just wanna be a legend and make everybody proud before I go. Be too old.
Yeah, that was a dope song, man. I really like that.
Appreciate that.
Are you back with us, brother?
I'm here, kind of, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Hold on.
Wow. That was exciting. What happened? What just happened?
Watch the reflection. Hold on. See the reflection on my smoke?
Yeah. That's crazy. Are they trying to get somebody around your area or?
No, bro. So I didn't even know this shit was going on. I picked a terrible time to do a podcast in my car, obviously. So I live in apartments, and obviously, bro, if this has been recording behind us, it's a whole fist fight going on, dog. We didn't even know it. I look in my rearview mirror, bro. I see some fist fighting going on.
Oh my God. You can't like your back window's got so much light going on that that's all you can see.
I know, that's what I just told.
That's crazy though. Holy
Wow.
shit.
It's some chicks over here fighting. That cop just walked to my window and asked me if I was the one who called or I seen anything. I was like, no, bro, I'm in the middle of a whole podcast right now. I didn't see nothing. Look, I don't even live in the hood, bro. I swear to God, this is the good area right here. I live in a good area.
Man, they know better, man. In the good areas, they just hide better. That's all it is.
They do, bro. They do.
So real quick, everybody coming in, man, go ahead and make sure to get to all of our social media. Make sure you get on our boys, City Chiefs. It is, I have it written down here, chiefgotbeats.com. Hey, go ahead. Can you go ahead and give us your social media addresses? Because I wrote down such chicken scratch I can't say it.
Yeah, so if you need beats, I haven't really got the merch stores all the way updated, but it's got some merch on there.
Okay.
Beats, albums, everything, chiefgotbeats.com, or obviously Spotify, YouTube, everything like that. So Facebook's just going to be Facebook / City Chief / Instagram's going to be City Chief 13.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much follow me everywhere there. YouTube is City Chief.
And how do our other artists that watch, how do they get a hold of you to book you or to buy beats? How do they get a hold of you?
Oh man, you can always just email me at citychiefmusic@gmail.com. Most people just hit my Facebook page. You can message me on either my artist page or my personal page. A lot of people have my personal page. These artists know how to find me, bro. They know how to find me. A lot of running from it, bro. A lot. Listen, I get the biggest thing, man. You know, I ain't really clowning these artists and shit, bro. But it's YouTube. YouTube has artists spoiled, man. As they get on these YouTube and they look for beats. They go to Jelly Roll type beat or so and so type beat, and then they go find these beats that you can lease for 30, 40, 50 bucks, and fucking they take those beats and then they try to make songs with them, and they don't read the fine print of these lease agreements, bro. You know what I'm saying? These lease agreements are really killing these artists, dog. If they was to ever take, so for instance, like let's just say, let's use Jesse Howard and New Breed as an instance. You know what I'm saying? They took this song and they went from being the bottom, and this song blew all the way up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, this song went huge. So if they was to take one of these beats from what's it, Beat Stars or something, bro.
Yeah.
That would kill them, bro. Then producers would sue the shit out of them, bro, and they would take all their money. So these artists, they come to me and they want that same fee, bro. They hit me up, they're like, hey, bro, how much are beats? And I'm like, my beats range anywhere from $250 to $500. It all depends on what you want on it, but that beat is yours forever. I don't want anything from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you taking that beat, and I hope you go make $1 million. Because that'll bring you money. You know what I'm saying?
In essence, yeah. But that's fair. But there's a lot of shadiness in the industry, and it don't matter what side of the
absolutely
you stand on, man. There's a lot, and it shouldn't be like that. We should be looking out for each other and everybody. Everybody wants to try to use everybody for a stepping stool and use it for what it is, but then when you're off to the next ladder, then you ain't shit. And it shouldn't be like that, man. We're all in this together. Outside of professional criticism, helping each other out, we should be looking out for each other because we all, nobody made it without being here.
Absolutely.
Even the random people that might have won on, like American Idol or some silly shit like that. They still wasn't shit before that. They just got lucky. It just whatever their stepping stones. We all started somewhere, and we need to not be so harsh on people. And I don't know. The smoke and mirrors shit is what kills me the most because everybody's about something. They're going to do something and they're going to bring so-and-so. And then when it's time to, it's like, oh, well, and it's a bunch of bullshit, it's just be honest, man. If everybody was to just be cool with everybody and be honest, there wouldn't be a lot of fucking drama. Because I know, like everybody, there's a lot of our conversations we have on the show about the drama and hip hop and whatever, and you talk to some people and they're like, it kind of feeds into, people get into it, feed into it, and it's part of the entertainment. But at the same time, man, it's I don't know.
Yeah. Not my entertainment, bro. That's one thing I pride myself on, bro, is I don't get into the drama.
Yeah, you can't.
If I have to step myself into the drama, that means I just either got completely fed up with it or I was drunk. Because I did. I got drunk. Too often. I got drunk and acted a fool one time, and I just completely quit drinking afterward. I was like, you know what? I stepped completely out. I didn't quit drinking, but I did slow down. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna slow down because I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to build my career off of hating on people or making a scene that doesn't need to be made. If I don't like you, then I don't like you. The world don't need to know I don't like you because it burns bridges. You know what I'm saying? It burns bridges. So if I'm out here trying to build a relationship with 90% of these artists, bro. And I'm watching the beef constantly happen in my ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with this guy and I don't like this guy. And this guy says something about my mama and this guy's going to fuck my bitch. And I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want a beat or a feature? Like, do you want me to write the song for? How do you want me to do it? Do you want a diss song beat? Because I make those too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be a part of it because I don't care about it. It didn't bother me. Me and my old lady and my kids doing fine. I'm asleep wonderful tonight. You know why? Because I can wake up in the morning, I can go to town and I can go to these shows and I don't have to look over my shoulder. I don't have to worry about that because I don't get in that. And that's just how I look at it.
It's smart business, man. I mean, it really is because in the long run, you're going to have a longevity in the scene because nobody really, I mean, there's with the sheriff or something in the corner.
Yeah, it's there. It's there, bro. They still there. My man. They still there, bro.
You made me forget what I was saying. Shit, where was I at? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. I'm still looking around me and shit. Yeah, bro. So, yeah.
We played the other song. What's the latest song? I know you sent us a couple clips there at the end.
The latest one I just sent you is called "Blame It on Jim," which is ironically pretty much the reason why I quit drinking at shows. So I used to drink real heavy at these shows, bro. I'd go perform and I'd get drunk and I'd let loose. Let's just say it let loose. But, bro, I would wake up and my old lady would be like, look, you done this, or you said this, and you done this, and you done this. And I'm like, no, I didn't. But I was so drunk, bro. And I don't like feeling that way. I get on stage and I'd forget words, and then I'd just be mumbling, I'd screaming, fuck him and this and that. And bro, just, and one night, we did a show in Indiana with Poe, and I'm so drunk, bro, I can't play guitar. I can't plug my cord in. And I thought it was already plugged in. I'm screaming at the sound man. I'm screaming, fuck Bubba Sparks for whatever reason, bro. I've never even spoke to Bubba like that. I love Bubba Sparks, bro. I mean, I'm a huge fan of his music and everything. And I'm screaming this on camera. There's live feed. I'm talking shit about another man I'm not going to bring up, you know, and then I bump into Poe. I push Poe down on the drum set. And when I woke up that next morning, bro, my old lady's like so angry at me. And I'm like, bro, I didn't do any of that. And then I talked to the drummer and he's like, yeah, you did all of that. And I'm like, bro, I lost my debit card. I don't know how much my bar tab was, and luckily I have some wonderful people on my side and some wonderful fans. I don't like calling them fans, man. I like calling them chief supporters. So it's like, I have wonderful people that were there that was like, hey, I've seen him like this before. We're good. I'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that, bro. I don't like hearing myself. I was, so that song is my way of embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting here beating myself, I did this. Who cares, bro? It's done. It's done, bro. Let's have fun about it now. Yeah. So it's Blame It on Jim. And since my name is Jimmy, it fit perfect. But I'm talking about Jim Beam. Don't blame it on me.
I got you.
So yeah, that's what that song right there is about. Go ahead and
play that real quick. Is that cool?
Oh yeah, man. Sure. Jam it out.
All right. And this is Blame It on Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, if you're just tuning in, we're here with City Chief.
Blame it on the Jim Beam and the cup that I put it in. Or you can blame it on the ice cubes and the Sprite that I mixed it with. Blame it on the store that sold it to me on that Wednesday afternoon. Blame it on the Jim Beam, or I can just say it was you. But don't blame it on me. Don't put it on me. Blame it on that jukebox playing my favorite song. Been shooting shots since noon, but I ain't going home. Trying to find someone to play me in beer pong, but ain't nobody trying to play the cheap cause I'm 10 strong. I know that in the morning when I wake up I'ma hate it cause I ran the bar tab up and I don't think I paid it. And everybody that I'm with is irritated. I was trying to have some fun, but then I got intoxicated. It's still the weekend and I ain't finished yet, even though I've done some things that I'm sure that I'll regret, like pushing Poe down in the middle of a set. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, train. Blame it on the Jim Beam and the cup that I put it in. Or you can blame it on the ice cubes and the Sprite that I mixed it with. Blame it on the store that sold it to me on that Wednesday afternoon. Blame it on the Jim Beam, or I can just say it was you. But don't blame it on me. You can blame it on anything but me. I'ma start at 11 and I'ma end about 3. I'ma drink with the hippies and the cowboys, the drug dealers and anyone making loud noise. If you really wanna know who I am, just put a drink in my hand and let me sing with the band. Yeah, we living like there's no tomorrow. I ain't worried about a shot, bring the whole bottle. You can blame it on the gym for the way that I act. I blame it on the whole bar for why I can't come back. Just know I had a good time before I left, and I'll be right back, I promise. I hate drinking by myself. Blame it on the Jim Beam and the cup that I put it in. Or you can blame it on the ice cubes and the Sprite that I mixed it with. Blame it on the store that sold it to me on that Wednesday afternoon. Blame it on the Jim Beam, or I can just say it was you. But don't blame it on me. Blame it on the Jim Beam and the cup that
Yeah, that's like my little fun party song. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is, man.
It's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. I'm gonna so with that, you know, I wanted to release a version with just me before I released one with somebody else doing the chorus, and I did the video and stuff. Yeah. Mainly just, you know, to perform, and I sang a lot of my own stuff. So, you know, I want to be able to know that I can do it myself. I'm really picky about how shit like that goes, but I got a good idea about who I want to do a little remix with, and I want to put it out a fun little party video and stuff, kind of like the way Jelly did Sunday Morning. You ever heard that song?
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of like that right there. And to be honest, that song gave me a huge inspiration while making it. If you didn't know, if you've never listened to Sunday Morning by Jelly Roll, go check it out. Yeah. It's super dope. The concept of that song was ridiculous. And I was like, I probably could never cop that, but I can definitely do something like it. So it's like, I'm with it.
You know, the feel that I kind of got, not that it sounded like it, but the kind of the feeling I got with it was bartender really messed up this time.
I got
that kind of feel to it. It was cool, man.
Yeah, I got compared to that as well. Yeah, I've had a couple of comparisons, and that's good though. I want people to hear things like that and be able to relate to it. And that's the main goal when making songs. You know, if you can't relate to it, then it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If nobody relates to it, it's going nowhere.
Gotcha.
So, to be able to compare it to a song, I'm grateful for. I had somebody comment on my TikTok channel one time. They commented on my TikTok channel and said, if Jelly Roll and Struggle had a baby, that's you. And I'm like, well, that's weird as shit, but hey, I'll take it as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? They were two great artists. If they had a kid, I hope it's me. I hope I look better than both of them ugly mofos, but I'll take it.
That is funny as shit.
So no, for real though, yeah, it's fun.
So what's to come? What, you know, do you got shows set up right now? Are you about to hit the studio? Where are you at right now?
I got a few shows set up. We got July 17th in Indiana. We got August 7th in LaRue, Ohio.
Indiana, bub?
New Haven. Newcastle, Indiana. Sorry.
Right on.
We're in Newcastle, Indiana I can't tell you the name of the spot because I don't ever remember, but I'm with Rich Regal, Wordsmith, and a bunch of Frenchie, bunch of cool dope artists, man. It's like a little local show almost, $3 entry. But it's going to be a lot of fun because I like performing at those little bar joints, bro. They're a lot of fun, and the people they bring are insane. And you gain a new fan every time you go. Everybody knows everybody, and it's almost like a backyard bash, but inside of a bar where you can go get a drink whenever you want it.
But those are the best shows, man. I'll tell you what, out of all the shows I've done, man, house parties and things like that, or places where there's a nice little community around the little areas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are the best. So I'm looking. Do you have those? Is that on your Facebook page?
It's actually my City Chief Facebook profile picture is the flyer for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. So on July 17th, we got JJ Hughes, Wordsmith, Low Class Lingos, Gary Lilly, Outsider, Trainwreck Kenny, Frenchie. Oh, yeah. City Chief, Rick Raines, DJ Bug. Am I saying that right?
Bug. Yeah, Bug. You said it right. It's Bug.
And Rich Regal. Oh, hell yeah. Rich, a good guy.
Yeah.
And it does not say the venue, though.
It's got an address. I'm not sure the name of it, but
he will be in Newcastle somewhere. You will find him. There's a lot of those cats. You should be able to find them.
If you meet me at the only motel that's like a sports motel, I'll show you how to get there.
Have you been to that position where you were completely starstruck? Have you been to where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm either working with this dude or I got to meet this artist, or have you been in that position?
Twice in my life, bro. Twice in my life I felt like that.
Okay.
The very first time I performed at a redneck rave with Big Poe was April 20th of 2018.
Okay.
When we got off stage, I had never felt like more of a superstar in my life, bro. There was probably 6,000 to 10,000 people there, and every one of them was just, it was just so much in your face love, bro. And I felt like, I think Jelly Roll performed that night too. And I felt like him when I got off stage. You know what I'm saying? I was so much love. Everybody wanted to ride me around in their little ATVs, and it was so much fun, bro. And that night, you know, it was insane. I felt starstruck. It almost went to my head a little bit. I felt like more than what I was, but it was there, bro. And
that's so awesome, man. That's right. I mean,
I say twice, 3 times. My second time would be sitting in the studio for 2 days with Charlie Farley, doing his album. It was insane to me. Like, hey, you know, Charlie's really not huge, but you know, it's big to me, you know, going from where I'm at to be able to say, hey, you know, I produced this guy's whole album. We sat in there, me and Franklin Emery sat in there he sat in there for the whole 2 days. I went to the hotel room and slept. I don't do that whole stay up all night bullshit, but they did, bro. They took working to a whole nother level. Them dudes work. And I appreciated that for sure, because I slept and they ate edibles. but it was good, man. You know, and being able to work with the Lax, bro. You know, talking to Clay and calling Clay, or being able to text Clay just as on a personal level, to be able to, you know, it started out, you know, just on selling some beats, and then I got to talking to him and sharing songs, and it ended up he liked one of the songs that I made, and he wants to put it on his album and feature me on it. So that may be a thing. I'm not gonna say that it's official, but I may be on the Lax new album. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be huge.
First, y'all. You heard it here first.
That'll be huge, bro. Like I said, it's not confirmed. It's supposed to be confirmed, but we're not gonna say it's confirmed. But that'll be huge. And if not, I'm still putting the song out because the song's jamming. Is all I'm saying.
that is dope.
But yeah, that's dope, man. You know, I've come a long way, man. And what I learned though is all these times that I wanted to feel starstruck, bro. There's always something that'll level you back down to where you're really at. Yeah. And we're all people, bro. We're all normal. Yeah. You know, you got fans out here that'll literally JFK somebody for Adam Calhoun, and I can call Adam Calhoun and he asked me about my kids and I asked him about him. You know what I'm saying? And it's things like that right there that'll humble you to see how humble these other guys are that are millionaires, that have made their first million and continuing, that are able to just say, hey, I'm done with it, lay it down, and never still have to work a day in their life and make sure their kids are okay. Right. Those guys right there are what keeps me. Every time I take a step up, I take 3 steps back down to humble myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and that's a really good way to look at things, because you know, there's people that I'd love to meet and artists and things like that, but at the same time, like you said, man, they're human. They are absolutely human. So I mean, you know, yeah, it's really cool to meet somebody, but you know, their shit stinks. I don't give a shit what their shit bro. Stinks just like mine. But
they house gets dirty, bro. Their cars still get dirty. They still driving their cars to the same ass car wash that we wash our car wash at. I told Mike Manick this, bro. When I first went to Texas to stay with Mike and work in a studio in Texas, I told Mike this right here. You know, he asked me my definition of success, and I just was like, dude, what you have right now is success. You own your own house, you own your own vehicles, you have a damn RV. You have your own studio, big nice ass studio. You have everything. Not to mention a family, bro. The family is what really sets it off. You have not only a family of support, but an actual family system where y'all love one another, and you know, and y'all communicate like a family should. You're not everywhere. Your kids aren't over here doing drugs while you're sitting over here in the studio neglecting them. Right. You're doing everything that a man is supposed to do. And that to me is success, bro. Yeah. That's success. And I pride myself on that. There's a lot of cats that don't take care of
their shit. There's a lot. It is surprising how many people don't take care of their kids or their families. So shout out, you know, it was Father's Day yesterday. Shout out to all the men that step up to take care of their children, other people's children. I mean, there's a lot of people that will turn their back and not think twice. And, it's a sick cycle because it keeps happening and happening and the kids keep happening. So, man, stop that cycle, man. Just take care of your children, man. If you're man enough to make them, be man enough to raise them.
Right.
Or just throw a rubber on Jesus or snip it.
Well, it goes back to what I was saying. I say, you can't soar with eagles and fool with chickens. So,
right.
It ain't just Mike. It's every individual that I mess with that has a family or kids. They live on them same morals and principles. And because that's how I carry myself. My kids are number one, uno numero. You know what I'm saying? So like, and my old lady, my soon to be wife, that's number one.
Congratulations, by the way, man. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, sir. So, these things are number one, and that's how I like to pride myself. Yeah. So that's what keeps me humble. When I first moved to Ohio, man, my stepkid, I'm gonna call him my stepkid. It's my son. I don't even have to say step. That's my son.
I understand.
He would go to school and he would tell all his friends I was famous, and I still think he thinks I have famous money. I don't, by the way, guys. I don't have famous money, but it makes me feel like a superstar. I was like, you know what? I walk around, I'm like, yeah, boy. I go pick him up from school in my shitty ass 2001 Nissan, not a Nissan, a 2001 Mitsubishi Galant with the rusted back end because I just bought it for $2,100 tax time. I was like, hell yeah, I'm the shit picking him up. You know what I'm saying? So like,
oh shit, that's funny as hell.
Now he'll tell me you ain't shit, bro. Go in there and make your little beat in the bedroom up. I'm like,
how old is he?
Yes, sir. He's 10. He's 10.
That's
he thinks he's 30 though. He thinks he's 30.
Where they're trying to make the jokes and they're not really quite funny and talking shit and not meaning to. Have you ran into that with him?
He don't do that to me though, because I would roast his ass and he knows he don't like it neither. Like I be doing in bed. He told me one day, he said, I just want to be able to roast mama like you roast mama. I was like, yeah.
Hey, real quick shout out to Calvin Weaver with the World Peace Virtual Concert Series. That'll be happening, I believe, man. Quote me if I'm wrong on this. I believe September 21st. It's going to be a 24-hour music festival. Monday Love is going to be a part of it. My band Hallville, we will be performing during that hour. It's going to be a awesome time, man. I can't wait for it. It's such a great cause. It's to unite the world. We're all humans. Let's treat each other that way. It's a really great thing. So make sure to check out the World Virtual Peace Concerts Series. It's going to be great. Make sure to get on all the social media for City Chief and Monday Love and share the love. Share it because you know what? That's why we're here. We're here to show you new artists that you might not know of, to share, to bring you all together. And it's for music, man. And just share. And if you don't want to, just fucking share.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway. So, man, we are getting close down to the end of the hour, dude. You want to go ahead? Do you have any other sponsor shout outs, hashtags, anything?
No, but real quick, I want to sell some shit, bro. Check this out, y'all.
Okay.
We just got a whole new merch shipment in. We got these hats right here. I got several different other hats. We got these shirts right here, this Country Thuggin' shirts. We got a different shirt called on the front of it. It says somewhere between the bottle and on the run. So hella merch shit. If y'all need City Chief merch, you holler at me. Get on my page, email me, Facebook me. Send me a text, send me a tweet, whatever you got to do. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I do this for y'all. I don't want all this.
For some reason you can't follow all these links and all these suggestions and you want to get a hold of them, get a hold of us here at Monday Love. We'll be happy to send you his contact information. And man, when you start dropping any more videos and songs, make sure to tag us in it, man. We will share it with all of our friends and fans. And,
right. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And, you know, that's why we're here. We want to share, you know, our love and gets, you know, it's all about networking and looking out for each other, man. And you know,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I got some more dope videos coming up, man. I just got to get them scheduled. My video guy and all, you know, he's busy.
Who do you use on videos? Because
Franklin Emery.
Okay. Shout out Franklin.
Yep.
Hope you're doing all right, brother.
Yeah, that's my video dude, man.
Okay.
He shot every one of them except one. Well, two. He shot every one of them except two. So I'm gonna stick with him because he does really good.
I've seen some of his work.
We work
He does some
together.
good stuff.
Well, I edit them. He shoots them.
Hey, we're gonna come. We got our kind of an outro for our show. So if you could go ahead and fade back and mute yourself for a little bit, and we'll come back on to do a little promo piece. Okay.
All right, bet.
All right. Man, that was a great show, man. City Chief, thank you so much for coming on the Monday Love Show. It was definitely a great hour. Hey, so make sure if you have any podcast needs, I'm telling you, anything, facility, anything, make sure to get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media. He will take care of you. He's got vaults where you can shoot bank scenes. There's all kind of things he's got going on here. Make sure to hit up Wyatt here at Wave One Media. And for all the graphics, all the t-shirts, all the Monday Love, not this stupid monkey that looks at me every week. Everything else, the graphics, the website, flyers every week, make sure to hit me up at JK Multimedia Productions. We got you covered from audio, video, anything in between, man. Make sure you hit us up at JK Multimedia Productions. And our friend that was not here tonight, she had some business and she wasn't able to be here. Miranda Monday, she just started a new business hunting raccoons. It is going crazy. It's trending on TikTok. You got to watch it. It is amazing what she can do to a raccoon. No, seriously, get a hold of Miranda Monday for networking, branding, managing. She does a little bit of everything, and you can just contact her through mondaylove@gmail.com. So other than that, man, everyone out there hated a Monday once or twice in their life. Let Monday love you. Hey, peace out, y'all.